I'm going to show what is showing up, at least in my Twitter feed, as relates to the terms Trump and Clinton. And first, here is one that says that Donald Trump has one office open in all of Florida. That's a total disaster, it says. And Obama has 102 field offices. Romney had 48 in 2012. Trump only has one. Source is Washington Post. And here, Donald Trump says that Mexico will pay for the wall. That's 7 hours ago. So roughly about 5 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Time. Here is John Harwood saying, at least talking about a U.S. Today national poll by party ID. Republicans, Trump at 78% of the Republican Party, Democrats, Clinton at 83%. So here is headline news claims it blurred the Guess Trump t-shirt in error. Okay, so the Suffolk poll again by Harwood, citing that the national poll by race, whites, Trump is up by 8, Hispanics, Clinton up by 41%, and blacks, Clinton up by 88%. So Trump certainly has his work cut out. Here from Slate, Trump's Hispanic allies are self-deporting from his campaign. Okay, well, that certainly would not help Trump. Hillary Clinton says that Trump, the self-proclaimed tough negotiator, not only choked but openly lied about choking. Article from the New York Times, the duplicity of Donald Trump that she is citing. Again, I'm not selecting these are just top of my Twitter under the word Trump. And CNN Politics, Donald Trump's newest campaign hat says, "Make Mexico Great Again," also, which is being worn by Rudy Giuliani. Here, polls. Hillary's sliding. Oh my. Trump back within margin of error in new national Fox poll. Well, that came out the other day. It showed that if you include all candidates, then Clinton was just up by 2. Official team Trump gets big bump in the polls thanks to millennials. So that's an area that he hasn't picked up. And on Politico, the head of the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce called Trump a complete clown. Actually, I did see that this morning. David Frum, Trump's shocking, appalling immigration speech, not so shocking and appalling. And David Frum is a conservative, and he's citing The Atlantic, what Trump gets right about illegal immigration. And it says it shouldn't be offensive to consider the interests of Americans before those of illegal immigrants. And the briefing, when it comes to immigration, it seems like Trump practiced the opposite of what he preaches. And this says that 2 of the former Trump models said that Trump's agency encouraged them to deceive customs officials about why they were visiting the United States and told them to lie on customs form about whether they intended to live. Anna said that she received a specific instruction from a Trump agency representative. If they ask you any questions, you're just here for meetings. Now that's a report. There was a lawsuit related to Trump models that came out a couple of months ago. Now this is interesting. Ann Coulter says she can prove that Donald Trump never mocked a reporter. And that's Chris from Washington Post. And it says she can't. Lewandowski says that Trump's fiery immigration speech was meant to shore up the white male support. That's interesting. If he's losing white male, then he's in trouble, or more trouble, I should say. Fox Nation, with visits to Louisiana and Mexico, Trump has the ball and Hillary can't run out the clock. That's Fox News. I believe Mr. Trump lost the election tonight. Hispanic Trump surrogates reconsider. Okay, so now I'm putting in the word Clinton. Bill Clinton used tax dollars to subsidize foundation and private email server. If that's the truth, then Clinton has some explaining to do. Hillary, again, we went through that. Mark Murray, despite MVT from earlier this month, most two-way national polls have Clinton 5-7, and battleground numbers reflect that. Florida's Mike Fernandez, a huge Jeb donor in the primary, is backing Clinton. And Trump says that I'm your voice. Join the movement. Click on that and join the movement. Brian Fallon, who is Clinton spokesperson. New headline is still false. Staffer wasn't on GSA payroll until 2 years after he helped set up Clinton email account. So that is apparently in relationship to that story. That's something, again, they're going to have to explain out. We saw that. Okay, if Bill Clinton had a son, he would look like Anthony Weiner. Sad. Molly Ball, I feel like that's not how it works. Could be Hillary's all-purpose campaign slogan. So Hillary Clinton derides Trump's Mexico trip. That's not how it works. Interesting. From Reuters, hacker Gussifer, who exposed Clinton's private email, is sentenced to 52 months in prison. So I guess if Clinton were to win, he'll be getting out right around the end of the 4-year term. Most Clinton voters say they'll split their ticket. They're likely to split the ticket, that is, vote for the Democratic presidential candidate, but then support, presumably, a Republican U.S. Senate or Congressperson. And okay, here's something interesting. According to Drudge, Matt Lauer will moderate the first forum from NBC. Interesting. That's the forum. That's not the debate. And last but not least, 7-point Clinton lead. Fundamentals of this race hasn't changed. That's from the USA and the Suffolk poll. And Anna Navarro, who is seen on CNN, yet another Republican who can't vote for Trump. This one, my friend. And Josh Marshall says, Politico seems to be letting a bit of Clinton derangement syndrome show with this commingling story.